Good morning. So it is prior to 7:30 on a Sunday morning, which is a scary time for me to be awake, never mind awake, and in London. That's Sloane Square behind me there, and I was going to go get a nice breakfast somewhere, but basically nowhere's open because it's prior to 7:30 on a Sunday morning. So I'm actually walking along to go to the King's Road McDonald's. Very glamorous start to the day. Actually, I got the sleeper train down last night, and I thought it would be a really good idea because usually what I do is either get the first flight or the first train, and it means I only get a couple of hours sleep the night before because then I'm up at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning to go and get the flight or the train. But to be totally honest, the amount of actual sleep I got in that train, I think I would have been better off. Oh, my eyes are watering. Hay fever problems. But yeah, I think I would have been better off just staying in my own bed last night, even for a couple of hours, because I think I would have got more sleep than I did on that train. Although I think it's probably a great idea if you're somebody who can just get into a bed and go straight to sleep, then I'm sure you would arrive very well refreshed and things. What is going on with this eye? Gosh. But yeah, no, I'm just exhausted, as we can probably see looking at me. But yeah, so heading for a McDonald's breakfast to try and kickstart the day and also waste a few hours until things actually open. So I've had my breakfast and I'm now walking down King's Road again, and I'm actually on my way to the V&A to go to an exhibition they're running on Italian fashion, which actually closes today. So it opens at 10 o'clock. I've got an hour before. It's 9 o'clock just now, so I've got an hour to actually get there. But yeah, so I'm just going to walk along a nice little leisurely pace, and yeah, we'll catch up with you at the museum. I'm still on the King's Road. I was actually just thinking I went to see Skylight the other day, which has Bill Nye and Kerry Mulligan in it, and in that play they meet because Kerry Mulligan's character like wanders into Bill Nye's character's restaurant, which is on the King's Road, and asks for a job. How likely do you think that is to happen? I'm not sure, but I like the idea. But anyway, I'm just going to cross the road. But this pub that's coming up here, the Cadogan Arms, that's it there. I'm fairly sure that was on some early episodes of V&A Chelsea. I feel like if you look at like season 1 or 2, Hugo and Spencer will hang out there. Of course, I could absolutely just be making this story up, and it could actually just be a case of like a friend of mine really liked this pub the last time they were in London or something. But no, I feel like it was on Made in Chelsea. I feel like that's where I'm getting the reference from, so I really hope it is, because otherwise I've just said on the internet that it was in Made in Chelsea and it's not, which will be a bit of a fail of life. So let's hope it was on Made in Chelsea. This is the Natural History Museum, which is one of my favourite museums actually. I love natural history museums for some reason. Do you know, when like, I'm never really into art galleries. I know that sounds terrible, and I really wish I was more into art galleries, but I just don't really get anything from them, if I'm totally honest. So yeah, I don't really, I wish I was into art, but I'm not really. I prefer museums where there's like things about how people used to live or how things came about. That's kind of museums I like. So that's the Natural History Museum there. So that's a nice grand entrance. I'm quite glad because there's a queue of people. I'm standing in front of the Natural History Museum just now, but I like paintings that are linked to things. Like, I like paintings that are linked to kind of like, a lot of paintings are done about kind of poems or stories, and I always like those paintings, but I feel like I just don't get anything out of a lot of normal paintings. So yeah, I really wish I was more into just like art galleries and kind of just paintings and that kind of art, but I don't get a lot from it. So I prefer museums that are more about stuff. So I'm just on my way to the V&A, which is like basically the building right next to the Natural History Museum. It's quite good because they're so close, so you could just go to one and then the other. But I'm really glad there was a queue outside the Natural History Museum, because I'm hoping the same thing will happen at the V&A and I would be that annoying person that's there at 10 o'clock like, open up and let me in, because nobody likes that person. I hate that person in my internship. Like, we open, our first classes are at 10, but the office is open at 9, and obviously like I'm the person that goes in and does all the paperwork and stuff in the morning, so it's me that's in at 9 usually. And see, whenever anyone's there at 9 o'clock I'm like, our classes don't start till 10, like why are you here? It really irritates me, so I don't want to be that person. I'm hoping there will be a big queue outside the V&A so that I'm not being that person, basically. So I'm at the V&A, there's not exactly a huge queue of people, but there are definitely people around, so I'm not the only person. And that banner there for the Italian fashion exhibition, that's the one that I'm here to see, so looking forward to it. The exhibition, it was absolutely beyond fantastic. It was amazing. It was just, if you really like fashion and you ever get a chance to see that exhibition, please go. Today's actually the last day of it in London, but I don't know if the actual, you know, if the pieces will travel or what's going on, but it was absolutely amazing. You know, I was just saying, like, I don't really have an affinity to like art as in like pictures or whatever, but I have such a reverence for fashion. Like, some of those pieces were just like, I just wanted to like kneel in front of them and like worship them, which I know sounds absolutely beyond bizarre, but they were just amazing. You weren't really allowed video or whatever in there. I tried to take some, but I don't know if anything will have come of it or not, so I'll insert it if anything was good enough to be worth watching. But if you do get the chance to go to the actual exhibition, please do. It was amazing. I'm reaching the street, and Magnum have basically closed the whole street off and they're handing out free ice creams, but there's a massive queue, so I'm not waiting in one. And then I need other stories, and I need this quote in my life. Like, need it. Not just want it, I need this quote. I'm annoyed though, because I came to Regent Street specifically to go to And Other Stories, and the dress that I want is now sold out, and I'm really annoyed. I should have got it. I wanted it the last time I was down in London and I didn't buy it, and as soon as I got home I was like, oh, I really want it, and then it wasn't online, and now it's gone forever, and frantic eBay searching will ensue, and I'm really sad about this, but hey, on to the next shop. I'm including this in this vlog to make you all remind me to look at this range before I go to Florida, because it's like hair care but for sun. I didn't actually know Molten Brown did like proper skincare, but I really like, especially with the cleansers, I really like the packaging. I'm kind of intrigued. Let me know if you've tried it. I'm kind of interested. Anyway, I'm actually in John Lewis. I'm going up the stairs to sneakily charge my phone, and then I'm going to get my eyebrows threaded, so my face will probably be a big mess next time you see me, because my eyes always water like nothing else. But yeah, so hopefully my eyebrows should look better at least, and you'll see the instant before and after. So sneaky H&M changing room vlog, but this is what my eyebrows look like now. I've not filled them in again or anything, so I think there's still some eyebrow pencil kind of lingering about on there, but yeah, that's them freshly threaded. And this is what I'm actually wearing today. It's just a big like, what's the word, kind of smock dress, which is actually from the H&M Trend range, and this necklace from River Island. I've showed you both of these in hauls, and that's what it looks like at the back. I think this is actually shrunk in the wash though, because this front bit used to be like on my knee and the back bit was below it, but then I washed it. I wore it on Friday night and then I washed it to take with me last night, so I don't actually know how to iron, which I know is a bit ridiculous, but I don't. so I don't know if it's just because it's not been ironed, or if it has actually shrunk, but it feels like tighter in the arms and stuff, so I think it's actually shrunk in the wash, which is really annoying because I'd only worn it once. But I do really like it. I'm trying on this dress, but I'm not sure if I'm actually a bit too short for it. I'm taking my life in my hands and going into Primark and Oxford Street. Shoes are secured and they're in the queue, so they're size 5, a bit too big. It'll be heavily on me. I've just left Selfridges where I was looking at the Charlotte Tilbury makeup, and I wasn't that blown away by the lipsticks, which was what I was mainly interested in, but I was also taking a look at the colour tourmalines and they look pretty good. But I do not need any more eyeshadow products, and they're all kind of browny, bronzy, greeny shades, and I just bought the most amazing eyeshadow palette from Cargo, and I'm sure by the time this vlog goes up I'll have already shown you all and told you all about it, but I'm so excited about it. It's the best thing I've bought in ages. So I definitely don't need any more eyeshadow products, but... So long time no speak, I had to put my phone into one of those charging things because it had absolutely no battery. So basically we're over in Covent Garden. I've just wandered by the Savoy, and has anybody ever seen Annie 2 Lost in London? That was one of my favourite films growing up. I just absolutely loved it. I had it on a video with the original Annie, and they came to London, they stayed in the Savoy Hotel, managed to get kidnapped, and it's Joan Collins that's in it and stuff. It's so random, it just totally came back to me walking by the hotel, but yeah, I loved that film. End the vlog here because I'm just going to head over to King's Cross and sit up in whatever kind of bar there is in the train station and just get myself Diet Coke until it's time to get the train home. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I'm sorry if the vlog's been a bit starty and stoppy. I'm just actually ending it here because my phone's down at 10% battery again, and that's with me just charging it when I was at Westfield, so I've been kind of put off vlogging too much, so I'm sorry if it's been really boring, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I promise next time I come to London I will do more and I will bring my actual camera to vlog as well as my phone. Bye!